Anyway, let's see. Audio seems to be going fine. Okay. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Shadowbringers. We're gonna continue where we left off. Let me just drop myself in here. And then, yeah. Okay. So let's get started. Oh yeah, and I make sure that you guys don't spam the animations. I know it was fun, but it can get annoying a little bit. So I put a little, maybe it's a bit too high, but I put a little bit of a cap on some of them because those are the ones we're mainly affiliated with. So yeah. Anyway. So, all I did, basically, I did not level up Paladin and Dancer. Completely forgot to. But basically, what I did was I got all of the birds. I completed, my very first relic weapon. Yay! This isn't the actual relic weapon because I'm using it as a glam, but as proof, as I did complete it, well, there we go. Technically, yeah, it's right there. Chronix Lux, and I'm using the Chronix Lux replica as a glam. Don't know why that has it, but yeah. And here we are. Black Eyes Red Mage again. There's something I can do for you, friend? Good day to you. Mashima, this is my assistant, Art. We're to collect the produce I purchased. Eh, I loaded your lackey up with goods not long ago. My lackey? I have no such person. Oh, miss a lad, short blue hair? No? He said he'd come on your behalf, since he seemed to know all the detail. I just assumed. Confound it. Someone must have eavesdropped on our conversation. Let me just put this on charge, because my phone decided to let's have it dead. Sometimes I like, and sometimes I don't. Things goes wrong, that can go wrong, goes wrong at the last second. Anyway, yes. If this is the Charles and was not here long ago, he could have not gone far. We should split up and search the area. We find a vantage point on the south side town, and I'll take the west. Alright. Well. That'll be that way. Oh yeah, so a little update, and I'm surprised I didn't recognize this. Yeah, so because we are in the first, this is in a sense Linsa Laminsa, but it's reversal, and I'm kind of surprised I did not. It took me a while to notice that. Don't worry, we all know. And looking at that, yeah, I'm dumb. We know this. Hang on. It is very close by, so I might as well just go get it. Well, not close by, but... I got about 4 more, and those are probably going to be locked behind quests. I literally just saw the first moving person. It's like, oh, maybe you're right there. Who knew? Let me see something, because I was supposed to get this. Oh, that one. That one. Huh, so the next one is level 80. So if I got them all too. That's interesting. Okay. Alright, any sign of him? That guy. Okay. Anyway, do I see a frozen Neko in my chat? No. Damn. Totally not me. Totally. Oh yeah, but I read your 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 message regarding the 4.2 Gent for Genshin.
There you are.
That is disgusting. The four, not the 4 stars, the 5-star reruns. My wall is going to cry because I want both, but I can't have both.
The thief who claims the harvest on my behalf. Hand it over.
Well, forgive me. I have to get into the city. I have no family and all my friends have already been chosen. No one here gives a damn about me. When the meal gets handed out, I'm lucky if I get a smell of it.
If I was to get anyone, I'd just be.
No matter
I
what
just.
I
I
do,
don't.
they won't call
Yeah.
out my name. I'm so tired. I'm so bloody hungry. I thought maybe I could steal your idea. Get in that way.
So, I definitely do. I definitely do want Whitesworthy because I already have Venti. I definitely want him. But yeah, Ayato Hydro DPS application was really good. But can he team up with his sister in teams? Because they're both main DPS, right? But also, I definitely mainly want Karara. I missed her the first time. I want Karara.
Kai Shear.
Tell me then, Kai Shear. Must it be more or nothing? What of the Crystarium? They may not offer charity, but you would be fairly compensated for any work you did.
No, it has to be Yulmore. That's where all my friends are. We made a promise that we'd live together in paradise.
Is burst He's going to Gallium so he can work like an all field actually in the two.
And I shall tell you
Okay.
my plans for the business and how best to arouse the Ulmoran's interest.
Okay. So that means you'll have to build him as energy to recharge, so that way he can get it up fast.
You'll give me your place? Just like that?
I'm giving you a chance, nothing more. What comes of it is entirely up to you.
I understand.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
But Sino though, the jokes. Sure. Basically, I feel like the only way for you to get Sino, all you have to do is like, hey, Sino, you want to play TCG Genius Implication? I'll let you use this ultra rare card that has never been printed ever, and then he'll come.
I do not regret my decision, yet I will admit that a part of me wonders if it was for the best. We strive to bring swift salvation to this world, that countless lives might be saved, not least your own. Even if it came at the cost of one man, should I have forged on regardless?
Also, I like it how they said, how they reference in the actual TCG market when it came to the cards and buying them. And I'm surprised that being the Mahamatra allows Sino to even buy them at their highest quality. Quite possibly, meaning we better hurry and think of a new plan. It's not who you are.
I suppose not. Were Estinian here, he would most likely scoff at my soft-heartedness.
Same old Alfino, ever the slave to sentiment.
But I thank you for your kind words nonetheless. Let us see to it that both these stories have a happy ending. Shall we return to Wright then?
He became Mahamatra only for early access cards. To be honest, that's not a bad idea. It's the greatest plan ever.
I can't be sure, but I think someone's in trouble.
The fuck happened with that?
Come on, they may need our help.
Wow, that's a lot of tails. Indeed. I think it's like 7 tails, 8 tails. That should take care of the worst of his injuries. See, I beg you. Breathe easy, sir. No harm will come here. The poor man is shivering. Pray keep an eye on him while I get the fire going. Though for certain I was dead. How am I ever to repay this kindness? Well, settle for a tale behind your current predicament. Why don't you begin by telling us your name? Crystal, I was invited into Elmar to work as an artist. A wealthy couple took me in to paint pictures for them, but when my style proved contrary to their taste, they just quickly turfed me out onto the street. I was left penniless and patientless, grave sin in Lord Farthree City. Within days, they had brought me before the man himself and asked me what I meant to do. Dejected as I was, I told them that I wished to leave. Little did I know, he soon granted me my wish. They flung me over the balustrade into the goddamn ocean. From up there, how were you not dashed into pieces? Don't ask me, luck, I suppose. Though if you hadn't found me, and you did, I wouldn't have counted for much. Monsters and the citizens doing such barbaric punishment? Without a second thought, when Lord Valkyrie passes judgment, no one so much as blink, let alone argues. In Elmar, his word is law. Bro, Red Mage has so much drip. Love the design in all the games. But this one takes the cake for me. Indeed. I agree with you wholeheartedly on that. Like, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. And then combine that with the pose and the sword lights up. Damn. Indeed. What I really do enjoy is like the intricate design of the sword as well as the catalyst. Like I enjoy it. Yes, this is called catalyst. Genshin reference? No. But yes, this is a catalyst. This is a Rapier, a sword, and I do love the design for it. I don't know. It's just really beautiful. It's probably like the only catalyst is Rapier though. Catalyst. Rapier. We got both. I don't know, I think I always enjoy like the metalwork and intricate designs of like weaponry. It's all neat. And then I got a floof on my hat. I love the floof. Look at that floof. Floof. Oh yeah. With the weather getting cold, might start getting sore throats. Looks good. Yes, the hat is definitely awesome. The funny thing is that I don't really have to go through much just to get this outfit, because this is the level 70 Red Mage attire. So when you complete the level 70 quest for Red Mage and unlock all the abilities for it, this is the final outfit. In a sense, it's the main reason why I was running naked as a Red Mage, because from level 60 to 70, granted leveling up in FF14 is very easy, so from like I think level 64 to 70 it's just running around naked doing dungeons just to get to level 70. And then even then, during the level 7, like from the quest leading up to the level 70 quest, I was still running around naked until the final quest, until I got that uniform. Indeed. I don't regret it though. I definitely don't regret it. Beautiful. When I hear about Almar, the more determined I am to see what awaits within its walls. I shall bend my thoughts toward securing another city. Another way into the city, there must be something we can do. If it ain't Gucci, ain't going on this body. Indeed. Exactly. Actually, let me... That'll be... that way. I'm just gonna take a bit, so... if the sword takes us there, we'll go. You know, we'll do Ixion. Oh yeah, I finally got this mount. I definitely still need to do the Ixion raids for here and there, because there's like a minion and a trophy that I want, but the mount was my highest priority. This horse eluded me so much. I'm just... If you will permit, I would assist you in attempt to enter Elmore, and so far as I am, and I knew it. You have so many mounts already, though. I do. I mainly earn them through, like, story, spamming trials with friends, basically being carried, and just fates. So, the thing is that, like, there's some mounts that are so elusive. Like, for example, Ixion. The only way to get the Ixion mount, you have to farm raids. Or, sorry, not raids. You have to farm fates. And it's a special kind of fate that barely appears, and you need 12 of its rewards. So, you get, like, 6. If you're in a party of full, and you get 6 horns. Guaranteed. And if you're by yourself, you get 3. So normally you only have to spam it. You only have to do it like 2 times just to get the horn. Yeah, 2 times. That is if the fate arrives. Because sometimes it doesn't, and other times you'll miss it. Ugh. Fate, it's indeed a fate hell. Because once you get it, you finally got it. It's like a little accomplishment. I'm in like a hunting shell for the fates. So when something of that high grandeur appears, I have a friend that will say, "Yo, Ixion is up. Get moving." And then, yeah. Can't anymore. So that I do instead, I haven't decided. But I shan't stay long in this place, not with a city brooding over me. Nay, I move to the new lands, new profession. I'll keep you in my prayers until now, my dying day. I have a feeling that if they were to add a painter's class, because there's also talk about this in like what's going to be the next classes for the next expansion. I have a feeling that if they were going to add like a painter's class, they might add it as a field, as a discipline of the land, or not discipline of the land, discipline of the hand. So that way, it's a class that you can in a sense do stuff with, and it'll probably be like the one time where you can design posters and things that you probably have missed in past events, which will be awesome. Probably also design like the costumes that you missed in past events. That'll be awesome. We will, however, need to act upon his advice before another painter steps in to fulfill it. Thankfully, I do have the modest skill with the brush. Nothing approaching that of true artist, of course, but enough to play the role, I would hope. As for you, well, if you don't mind taking a subordinate role, mayhap you could pose as my assistant. Afino, you're lucky. You're my child. Otherwise, if you tell me to be your subordinate and play as your assistant, I'll have you yeeted into the ocean. We all know all we need to do now is return to the gate town and await the next appearance of those vile jesters. This game has the same problem like mentioned, where some reward or event log, and if you miss it, no, that's what I like. Well, let me rephrase it. There is like 1 or 2 events that are event locked, and it hasn't appeared, like reappeared. But the thing is that the events, some of those events tend to circle back, and you can replay those events without missing a beat. So when it comes to the seasonal events, yes, those events are gone, but they're not gone for good. You can, in a sense, buy those seasonal events that you have missed, those rewards that you've bought in like those rewards that you've missed in past seasonal events, you can buy them off the mod stage. Granted, don't buy them at full price, wait for a discount. But when it comes to the new seasonal event, all you really have to do is be level 15, have access to the 3 cities, and that's it. That's all you really gotta do. And because the thing is, unlike Genshin, at least. Hold on. Of course. At least. But why don't more games have this? I don't know. But the thing is that yes, you'll still have to pay for the rewards, and sometimes the prices can be dumb. But like I said, they do give a discount, and it's always there. It's an option if you want it or not. But as for games like Genshin, where it's like you miss it and it's gone for good, it's kind of saddening, because even like when Hogwarts Legacy, like sorry, not Hogwarts Legacy, when Harry Potter and the mystery one, the phone one, the phone game, when that finally completed, I saw some people. I saw like some events, past events that I definitely missed. And now they're just up and running. They're just now permanently there. Because the game's done. All the events are out. All ways to get spells are out. So it's just like, oh, okay. Well, I should have definitely waited for this. It's just Genshin. It just saddens me. Oh, well, which is why it's been a harming subject. Okay. Right now I'm just doing blue quest to unlock the thing. Anyway. But yeah, it kind of just saddened me a little bit. Still learning the mechanics for the red mage. Or, oh, not mechanics, more like just setting up a good hotbar for it. Let's see. This is a monthly. Yes. Yes, it is. But the thing is, you can buy one subscription fee, pay for 6 months, and then you don't have to renew. The thing is that what I like about Final Fantasy XIV is that for until right now there is the ARR, Heavensward, and I think now Stormblood. All Stormblood is currently for free. All you really have to do is sign up, play until up to Stormblood, and if you like it, you can buy Shadowbringers, which I'm currently in, and Endwalker, and continue playing. Once you've done all what you want to do, you can just cancel the subscription. Your account is still active and it's still live, but you won't be able to sign in. And if you want to, like, you know what, new expansion's coming, I'll buy it for like another month, or maybe 2 months, maybe 3 months. Keep playing, complete the expansion, cancel again, wait until it's done. Wait until the next expansion or the next wave of content. Because the thing is that the director himself says is that if there is nothing else for you to do, and if you've done all what you want to do, you can cancel your subscription, and you can cancel the subscription and then come back for the next wave of content. That is perfectly fine. You don't have to keep paying for a game that you're not using, rather, and just to have it. Just pay for what you want to play. Once you've done all that you want to play and all that there's available to you, cancel it, move on to the next, and then wait for the next wave, which is perfectly fine. Yes, Neko's here. Neku's here. It's not like, well, then, because I remember long ago that if you stop paying, they would delete your data or something. Yeah. Yeah. Think about it, I can. See, keep in mind, you still need to transfer all that luck you have in Star Rail to Genshin for Wisworthy. You need to really channel it. Why would you? Roleplay shouldn't be too difficult. Completing those tasks, would you be willing to indulge me a little longer? Alright. At first I was like, who? Then you said Sorrel, and it made sense. Yes. You don't get it. I haven't played for days. I reached a cap in how much you can store resin. Don't know what's called. There's a cap for that? I'm at like 1,000 for storing resin. Plus, I wish that was a mechanic in Genshin. Like, god damn. I'm at like 11 or 1,500. Plus, I really wish that was like a thing in Genshin. Hello, where is consequence until? So, one city task. Let's bring him the sickle, shall we? Something about hanging himself. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that with a 9-foot pole, 10-foot pole either. Oh, that's why I instantly stopped talking. I was like, Ah, yes, FF14. You definitely can get dark. Good. Saying the better quality of life features that Genshin needs, but it's good that they recognize a problem in an older game and made it better. They just need a bad porting now, indeed. There's a lot of things that Star Rail has that Genshin needs desperately. The thing is, I have no idea if that... Yeah, this one. Will lead me anywhere, so I'm gonna turn that off for now. One downside of Sorrow is the lack of stories, since I'll admit the story is actually good. Yeah, the story in Sorrel is really good. And the thing is that the main protagonist, Trailblazer, she actually talks. The thing is, not only that, for Sorrel, there's a lot of free-to-play things you can do compared to Genshin, where you actually don't have to spend money on Sorrel just to get more than, yes, more than them. No, Beam of the Hammer has been lying us. Thanks. That's fine. I journey. I'm better free 10 version. Yes. In fact, once there's, I think there's gonna be an update soon. Let me actually run that and see that real quick. Highest pretty got a story so far. Nouvelle story quest was actually the first time I heard the MC actually talk to other people, not during cutscene. Yes, because I think whoever did Fontaine and Nouvelle story quest, I think it's the same person that did, and that is still doing Star Rail. like, Fontaine probably has a lot of people from Star Rail running Fontaine. Now we just need the person that's actually in charge of Star Rail to take the reins and, you know, make Star Rail, Genshin better. Me now. Yes, there is the thing. I see it. I definitely want Jingyu. I definitely do want to pull her. Bro, that anime. I forgot about that too. I have a feeling that it's gonna take a bit. No, we did not get any updates, sadly. But I have a feeling that the reason why the anime is not gonna be come out is because, one, they have to confirm that all of the stuff that was in the webcomics, canon or not. Like, they have to confirm all that. Two, they have to finally canonize which route, which characters is true. Aether or Lamine. Three, because of that, they have to figure out who's the actual Abyss twin, Aether or Lamine. And then continue spiraling forward. Like continuing, like, all of that. And, like, how would you explain the team mechanics? How would you explain all that stuff? Like, there's a lot that's probably gonna go into the anime than we realize. That's why Kiana is the best Hydra MC. Indeed. Kiana is the best Hoyo MC, because making an anime about her is easy, because Kiana is the protagonist. It's her story. Everything we've experienced is hers. We're just seeing other people's point of view. Like May and Baronia and all that. But the thing is that for Genshin, because there's so much ambiguity, is that the correct word? That you actually have to sit down and figure out, alright, which one of these is actually true. Like, there's so many things that they're probably gonna like, the anime is probably gonna come out. I'm definitely gonna agree 100% that the anime is coming. It's just when. And I think the when is when Genshin is finally done. Because then you'll have everything that you can work with. You'll have everything there. That's a lot of copium. Alright. So I got those quests done. Let's see. There. I'll keep that on for now, just to see, like... I've seen vids of Alien doing massive. Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of Aloy. Isn't Kitty like an Aloy main? Isn't Mary an Aloy main? Aloy needs a lot of attention. Like constellations. Finally giving her an actual weapon. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention once more. What a day it's been for the folks at the door. We've welcomed a platter who made pearls from a plum, and now we've placed for a painter of an album. So come along, don't be slow, it's time to show your colors show. I can paint, portraits at least. Landscapes and still lives are rarely commissioned these days. Oh, I thought I spied some new faces in the crowd. What fortune that you should feel at ease around an easel. What proof have you of your prowess? Any masterpiece on your person? Sadly, no. Everything I painted is sold out. Such is the life of a working artist. I only have a brush to testify for me, though you'll note that it's been no small amount of service. Oh, flecks of paint. Both old and new. A tool much loved and much used. Not a problem. Do we conjure on the hop? Very well. Come with us, and we'll put those talents to the test. But who is the hanger-on? Well-wishing or parasite? Why, this is my assistant. He whose unfailing support allows my art to flourish. I will go with him or not at all. Parasite, then. We shall leave his fate in the hands of your new employer. It matters not a whit to us. And having fulfilled our latest vacant space, we retire to Eleanor's sweet embrace. Eleanor's. Oh, mercy them all. We almost took our leave without leaving a lovely token. We must empty the sacks ere we must on our way back. Not gonna lie, whenever it comes to my Final Fantasy campaign that I'm doing for my players,
Redemption is beyond us.
I literally get some of the inspiration from here, as well as a lot of other Final Fantasy games, because they're so good. The story is so beautiful. Also, don't tell my One Piece players, but I thought the same thing for them. Not from One Piece itself, but like from other animes and or Final Fantasy.
Once they held fast against the madness, only to embrace the coming cataclysm and delight in the end of days.
Yeah, we were talking about Genshin the anime, and I just saw a bunch of people on the stripper poles in Yulmore. Okay. We were also talking about Aloy doing massive damage and how Neri has her as a main.
Or perhaps for them alone, the promise of eternal pleasure really does hold true.
Don't worry, Albert. You're with me all the way. Why? Oh, okay. Hang on. I see Aetherite. I must run to Aether. So now, if I actually get kicked out, I can just teleport back. Welcome to the city of the final pleasures. Yeah. It bothers me that Aloy and Fermenter are the only characters with freckles. Where's the freckle faces? Ferment, yeah. Yeah. Well, Aloy's not canon, so technically it's just Ferment. Our first has to register you as residents, you know, make it all nice and official. We'll smooth the way as you just need to put on a happy faces and head through to the joyous halls. The Bureau of Immigration is on the first room on the left. Inside the passages, declare your name and occupation in a nice loud voice. The clerk will tell you where to go from there. I'll pay no mind to the folks off to the side of the road. Much like the hopefuls in Gate Town, they haven't earned the right to enter the city proper. If, however, you enjoy basking in the envy of your fellow men, then by all means, take your time. But why waste another moment? Go enjoy the beginning of your new life in paradise. The Bureau of Immigration, was it? I suppose we better show ourselves willing for the time being. Is it just me, or does anybody else want to punt those gestures with the nearest sharp object skewed into them? Welcome to Amilmar, fortunate friend. May I have your names? I'm Alphina, an artist. This is my art, my assistant. Ah, yes, I was informed of your immediate arrival. We forego the usual interview and begin the processing your registration paperwork forthwith. Now, students of Yilmar are divided into two classes. They are free. They are the free who blessed with the flavor of Lord Horth, and the bonded, who work in the employ of the free. You will be joining the ranks of the bonded. Your duties are to serve a patron in the capacity of which you're chosen. In your case, painting pretty pictures. Should your patron dismiss you for any reason, you should find another sponsor among the free, or accept work as a general labor. I see. And might you tell us something of the patron we are to serve? Two patrons, actually. Jahanuz and Dahaichi, a mystical couple whom most refer to as Takaus. Look, you're a painter class. Indeed, I am. They are both gentle souls, but I would ask that you conduct yourself with respect and humility for your own sake as much as theirs. Yeah, there's deadass like people thinking that there's going to be like a paint tournament. A friend of mine thinks that there might be a paintomancer where everything you paint comes to life, and I'm guessing this is the reason that. Because it might be a reason because there's some references in Shadowbringers to painting as well as maybe in Endwalker. I haven't got to Endwalker yet, so as you can tell by the channel. But yeah, I wouldn't put it past him. Ramiya Sai from Naruto. Him? Indeed. But yeah. Well, you know, Sai's Sai actually is a painter mentioned now that I think about it. He summons all his stuff from his notebook. Yeah, I remember that. Huh. Wow, that was a blast from the past. I forgot about that for a split second. Take these papers next door and submit to them to check. I feel old, indeed. And you are basically about the same age, I think. Actually, I think you're like 1 or 2 years older than me. Once they've been stamped, you'll officially be Elmar's citizens. Enjoy your new life in paradise. I just turned 29. No. Multiple Bureau registration papers, please. What do we have here? Outfit artist. Artist assistant. To be employed in the service of large house news and later the HI. Yes, everything seems in order. Your registration is hereby approved. I think it's best that we deliver you to Chai residence before. Uh-oh. They're here on the. Oh dear. You smell hideous. Him or me? Did you crawl here through the ditch? It's like an unholy miasma of dust and sweat and musk of some unwashed beast. Alfino, please tell me you've been taking showers. Proceed directly to the dealer's next door and scrub yourself clean. Use whatever showers are free. After you've rinsed away that stench, you'll want to splash yourself with this perfume liberally. Once you've made yourself presentable, then you may proceed to try a residence. Must be your Then you must proceed to try a residence. For the guard by the stairs will give directions. I didn't realize we were so aromatic. I'm literally like checking myself, like saying, huh, damn. Oh wow, we can actually pick our own shower. I always shower on the left. So we go left. Alright, showering scene. You know what that time is in anime? Oh, they don't show it. Damn. The director was like, nice try. Apply perfume. You apply perfume that's directed and the delicate scent of roses fill the air. You showered and dressed already, have you? It's not easy. It's rather exposed for one's. This is T for teen game, yeah. Television, does it not? Hurry up and shower, Stinky. They would have been drying her hair by now. What would a Stinian say? Oh, I could say all of these things. I would want to say all of them. That was a nasty cough. Like I said, I get sick when it gets colder. Me and cold. Like, I love the cold. But then I realized, oh wait, I get sick a little bit. I'm just gonna say this. No. I'm actually thinking. No, what not? You got affected by cryo, indeed. Wouldn't she just... Very well. I shall endeavor to emulate her boldness then. Courage, Alphina. ID got affected by cryo. I blame... What do I blame? I blended the streets up. There we go. I actually had to think about it. Well, that was bracing. I believe the lingering smell of the road have been successfully expunged. Shall we go and present ourselves to our new patrons then? You're going to present yourself to the Commissary and we'll explain how the city is laid out then. Imagine 3 layers, one on the top of the other. The layer is called the buttress. Above us is the understory, where the military has its headquarters. Above that, you've got the canopy, which is where the free citizens of Gilmore spend their days. So if you want to find your new patrons, you'll need to keep climbing until you run out of stairs. Then look for the Grand Dame's parlor. They'll be in there, like as a... I guess not. You can't handle me and my sinkings. You don't deserve me and my cleanliness. Ouch, probably. No? Maybe. No. I would have immediately got tossed into the shower. Immediately. Without any recourse. No. Let's see. How many are there? Oh, it's not that many. So about like... Oh, 4 more. 3 more. Here we are. I need special permission to attune to this. Okay. There's really no way to counter when someone said you stink. Like if you say no, you look like a kid or something, and if you admit it, it's saying you have a bad hygiene. Really. One of the most powerful insults. Indeed. Indeed.
Oh, who's this then?
Lord and Lady Chai, pray forgive our intrusion. I am given to understand you were in search of an artist.
Ah, you must be the new,
I was not saying anything.
Oh, goodness me. What an adorable boy. That silken hair, those pearly cheeks. Oh, and you even smell wonderful, like a bed of flowers. I approve of this one, dearest. I am positive he'll paint us the most delightful pictures.
Yes. Well, as long as he paints better than that talentless wretch we sent packing last week.
Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome to Yulmore.
Alphino, if it please you, my lady. And this is my assistant.
I'm going to chuck you into the nearest ocean.
your assistant?
I've heard of folk bringing in family members, but this seems a bit irregular. Aren't you a little young to have a protege?
We are family in all but name, my lord. Though we share no blood, we have stood by each other through life's many challenges, resolved to prevail together.
You just
or
met
not
them.
at all. Of all people, it is he who best understands my work. With his unique insight guiding my hand, the art I create is sure to satisfy your expectations. Once the picture is begun, of course, I shall have no need of constant encouragement. And so I wondered, rather than him being in your way, might it then be permissible for my assistant to explore the city he has so longed to see? Out of gratitude for his priceless contribution to my art, I thought it only fair that I make this humble request on his behalf.
Did you ever hear of such devotion? Of course your assistant must have his wish. He shall be free to roam to his heart's content. Isn't that right, darling?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course, dearest. Quite right.
He's a yes man. Alright, since I got permission, I should be able to be allowed to do this. God damn it. Okay, never mind. I guess. Now the opportunity to experience Yulmore, I suggest you make the most of it. Explore the city top to bottom. In other words, start with the campaign from there and try wandering around to market smells mayhap. Just places are filled with colorful characters, only too eager to share local gossip with friendly visitors. I would appreciate it, of course, if you dare share any discoveries with me in turn. We should both learn as much as possible about our new place of residence. I'm going to keep trying. Ah, there, fresh register we are. You seem lost. Yeah. It's lovely to make your acquaintance. I'm speaking of acquaintances. Wouldn't you have turned your tenant of your wanderings, would you? Big strong lad, long hair, tied back. Yes, was escorting me on a shopping errand when I realized I dropped my handkerchief, and now I've been waiting here all alone. He's wondering searching off for it. Not terribly fond of being alone. You still see him. Be obliged if you can pass on this message. Forget the silly handkerchief and return to my side at once. Jesus Christ, mate! Right, that was close. Thank you, friend. I don't know what I've done. If you hadn't come along, I was trying to rescue my lady's handkerchief, you see? He's fine. He's only fall damage. His handkerchief, the wind must have blown it over the edge, but luckily it caught on something. You risked your life for a scrap of clothes? Must think highly of your mistress. She is my entire world. Without her, I am nothing. When I first came to Yulmore, I only thought of improving my lot of life. But there was so much to the city, and wealthy and plenty, there was war here. There's no war here, no conflict. The residents all treated with warmth and respect. My mistress has ever been so kind to me, and I can think of no place in Galicia where I would possibly be happier. Sorry, might have gone a bit carried away to find it hard when you start counting my blessings these days. Please, should you come with me to my... You should come with me to meet my lady. Once she hears of your deed, you'll witness her generosity firsthand. What? Lonely, you say? Curse my clumsy feet. I must return to her immediately. Run. I think I was so very grateful that you were there to offer your assistance. You value him highly, then. As if you're a member of my own family, I could not live the wonderful life I led without him. We free citizens owe the bond we are our unending gratitude. Mayhap in another society, our different standing would be breed prejudice or resentment, but in Yulmore, a more gracious measure is in a place of avert such unpleasantness. Part of the measure requires that the free surrender their fortunes upon registration. All of our poverty, financial, intellectual, or otherwise, is given over to the city. In exchange, we are provided with ample funds, commodities to live a life of pampered luxury. Being liberated from concern of earning coin has almost miraculously affected people's outlook. There are no rivals to compete against, only fellow residents with whom to enjoy the tranquil existence. Now, if you excuse us, I must see what markets have to offer as a reward for the return of my handkerchief. Oh, and I mustn't forget you, of course, our courageous messenger turned rescuer. How come people can't use air magic to fly in FF games? I don't know. A tour to city. Then you really must visit the Beehive. It's always a buzzing with activity. Local humor. Anyway, a lady of the name of Tasai usually finds her seat near the entrance. She'll gladly speak with you on any number of topics, assuming you find yourself in her good side. It's unlike in Dragon Age or Dragon Age Smash, where you can just use wind magic to bounce yourself back onto the platform. But I don't know why we can't. Welcome to Beehive, my little drone, taking this thing of excitement, livening up your day. You tell at a glance when folk are new to our happy colony. It's nervous, fluttering, you see? Always give them away. Why don't you play some cards to set you at ease? A quick game of high or low, a simple matter of guessing who will have to break her hand. If you win, I'll grant you a single favor within reason, of course. Interested? Sure. Let's play. Good for you. No time like the present, I say. Alright, let me just crank up the luck meter all the way. 3 cards of you, 3 cards for me. You flip 1 over, and I flip 2 of mine. What's your call? Will the total be higher or lower than mine? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15. Eight, 7. Seems I'm on a pattern of rolling high, but that's what they want me to think. I'm on the idea that it might be high. You're going with high then. Alright, let's see what we got. My card's out of 16, and you have 15. I lose. Okay. Sorry, honey buddy. Match goes to me. Yes. Okay, so the next... I had to guess the next card. correctly. Sino, what's I need your help? 8. 8. We'll ride the high train. No! I see what you're doing. Wait. I don't get this game. Usually I can see Devia's plan, but they say a rematch, one more win, and we'll talk about that favor. Alright. 3 cards of mine, 3 cards for me. 3 cards are for you, 3 cards for me. Flip yours over, now flip mine. So you have to guess whether your cards were higher or lower than the other person's cards? I think so. Hang on. Let me see. Okay. Okay, so the deck contains 9 cards valid from 1 through 9. You inside Tita Bly are dealt 3 cards. 2 from her, 1 of yours are revealed. You guess if the sum of your 3 cards is higher or lower than the sum of her 3 cards. If you guess correct, you win. There's a simple way to determine if your sum is more likely to be higher or low. Calculate your scores of you and Sue according to the following formula. Your cards plus times 5 plus 45. C's cards times 7. Then make a guess based on the score of higher or lower than Tita B score. For example, if your cards are 7, your score is 7 times 5 plus 45 equals 80. If Tita's cards are 4 and 8, it's 4 plus 8 times 7 equals 84. In this scenario, you should guess low. Okay, so 3, 6, 9. So 10. So that's the case. 10 times 7, 7D. My card is 8. Let me actually plug in that formula. So 9 plus 1 times 7, 7D, that's her side. My side is 8, no, sorry, 6. It is 6 times 5 plus 45. Higher. I can get high. Let's see. So my total was 75, her total was 75. 70. So I'll go high. My cards add up to 14. Yours 15. Yep. Who knew math would actually win in this case? Well, would you look at that? You have a knack for this, newcomer. Congratulations, victory is yours. As promised, and as surprised I promised. I actually had to bust out a formula to beat her. A mathematical formula just to beat her. Come, whisper in my ear, then. Don't be shy. Tell Titi what she can do for you. That's all? How delightful wholesome. But if knowledge is what you want, then that is what you shall have. In my humble estimation, the most wondrous thing about this town is how safe we are from sin eaters. They say Lord Varsity was born with power to command them. Which means no. He's card counting, guys. How dare. Was born with power to command them. Which means no Umorian need ever raise weapon in the city, defense of the city. Was that the kind of thing you wish to know? If your itch still needs scratching, then might get a few words out of Arthur over there. There's not that marries lots like me, and the sound of his own voice. I swear to God, this is literally what I saw when I first saw Yulmore. What's that? New Zealand, you say? Gotcha. Only just arrived and already looking to peel away the layers of mystery. Oh, I am all for chanting, but you need to slow down and enjoy life, my friend. I'll tell you what, hop on stage and give us a dance first. Then we can have a little talk. Okay. That's the way. Dance like there's no tomorrow. That was a show. You're welcome to climb up on the stage anytime you like. So, what is it I can ask that you want to ask me? Ah, yes, something about our fair city. Well, I can tell it wasn't always so peaceful as it is today. The Umorian army may be very essence of the military might, but even our force saw grievous losses in the war against the Senators. Hinting how I didn't lose a single 50-50 sincerely. How and why? Well, if you start asking questions, Star Rail might start taking your luck. But I'm mainly thinking it's just like the luck of the draw, like the heart of the cards moments each every single time. He's got his way with eaters, you see. Turns them to docile as house cats. I wouldn't be exaggerating to say. I think I only lost my pity once, and I lost it to Bronya. But I didn't mind losing to Bronya. And I lost it to... I lost it to Don. The imaginary version of Don. Don Hyuk. Don, whatever. Let me see. Don Hang. I lost it to Don Hang to Bronya. But I got for the next one I was guaranteed. So I won the pay. So yeah. Speaking of... Sorry. I need to update. I definitely want Jingyu. I only also get part of one, the rest I'm still confused. So I never got Geopard. And my free 5-star was Welt. I got Welt. Honkai. Honkai, the game Honkai is literally saying, you want to play us. By giving me Welt. Granted, the game Welt is really good. Where's Alpha now? What'd you do, Tom? Carrot on a stick, indeed. Oh, you returned from Enchanted on the City so soon. You haven't hurried back. Young Alphino has yet to brush to the canvas. Where is he? Oh, cannot rush good art, I'm told, or good art is apparently. Ah, finally. This man looks slick. Put together an ensemble of the garments you chose? Is this satisfactory? Okay. This man looks awesome. Let's look at that. Let's look at my boy. I don't know, he ain't no red mage. He ain't no red mage. He is a Sheila, but got a broken shield. That is first one. She can really be rebroken and she can boost crit rate. Okay. But the thing is, like, first one, you have to really build her. Like, you really have to build her. Like, with the light cones and have her perfect artifacts for her. Like, she's not a character that you can just have compared to like other characters. She's like a more demanding character because she's the tank. But yeah, you truly are a handsome boy. However, I am to decide. What happens if I don't recall this part of the artistic process? Excellent. The lad is an artist. There is not a dress-up doll. About time we set him to work for a reason we called him here. Must we? I do love a good painting, but I thought since we're enjoying ourselves so thoroughly... Well, I know. That is to say, as long as you... Just make sure to give the lad time to prepare. We know who we'd upset if he doesn't get ready to painting at the moment's notice. I like to remind that that Innovator Looney has his main light. Okay. Well, depend on which team you. Okay, so she's definitely not like Xiling in the game. Societal Warren Jones. Just imagine heads turning and strides to the crowd. Okay. There we go. I don't know anything about SR. But she is very broken in a mono Quanta team. Yeah. Especially if you have Silverwolf. Silverwolf, definitely. Silverwolf and Sealy together. Well, it's a very particular sense of beauty. Apparently she extends to how I should dress whilst painting. But though this obsession of hers works in our favor. The time I spend indulging these distractions is time you can use to continue your exploration. For this excursion, I'd like you to dive into the labor loads and sniff about the military headquarters. I'm sure the understory has its own tale to tell. Okay. And that's how you arrive. By jumping and breaking your glankles. Hmm. Yeah, here when you leave. There you are. You're one of the bonded, are you? Like me? Please, I need your help. My throat, I can't sing anymore. I've been making excuses, but it's just it's not getting better. If my patron thinks I'm no use to him, then I need to sneak out of the Alex and just describe my condition to Clark. Here's a list of symptoms and a hunk of mole to pay for his medicine. Please, I have no one else to turn to. Wait, are you using Star Rail Station? Yes, okay, same here. So apparently that is like the default for everyone then. Wait, no, it's this way. No. I have to go this way. Okay. This is the last week of Nouvelle. You guys both already got. I got him. I got him. I'm broke and I'm saving for Tima. Wait, that was there a little. He got him, but I'll make him. I thought it was free. There we go. All that's left is just the Aetheryte Plaza. True. But forget. Alright, Abaya's gonna die. There is no building the Hyatt. I don't know if you're ailing voice, is it? No medicine will cure this. Me thinks your songbird has a lump in her throat. Must be cut out, exercise, and then the voice And even then, a voice may never heal completely. For a little songbird. Will they cure from the nest, I wonder? Or simply silence her chirps? Oof. Your face, you didn't know? Of many hopeful falls who enter the city, very few seem to leave. Even as corpses. You might see one or two fortunate souls hurled from the balconies, but the rest gone. A time of nightmares it is. Not for this ship's fret. Oh no, no, I'm content to scurry around down here and nibble on the crumbs which falls on from the tables. This conversation is over. You have my verdict, and I have my mole. Good day. Baiju, I might build Baiju when I get Farina. Because I did hear Baiju and Farina do have a wonderful team comp. I forgot I have Baiju as well. That's mainly the reason why I lost the builder. But for the high, yeah, there's. Let's be honest. Hushua is basically the better version of the Haya. The Haya that should have been, but not in the right game. Hushua is basically Dia. The Haya Dia is basically Dia, but in Star. You're going for Farina. On a side. You're not gonna such. It's on site. It's Alright. Oh, there you are, my sweet canary. Have you been crying again? Don't tell me your voice is still not on the mend. No, generous sir, have mercy. I've done all I can. But even the apothecary said. So, you've been suffering all this time? I'm sorry, my pet. I haven't realized your affection was this grave. But needn't fret. I'll not reward your hours of trilling by casting you out onto the street. You're too kind, sir. But what am I use if I cannot sink? I fear today I become more burden to you than treasure. Then I shall have a word with Lord Varthy and arrange for your ascension. In the paradise where resides neither pain nor illness, you will sing, your song will ring out clearly once more. Or mayhap, you think it's a step too far? No, you would do that for me? Of course. I almost wish to hasten your ascension, knowing your blessed instrument was waiting there to greet me. What is an ascension? This isn't Genshin where you ascend level stats. What's an ascension? You must be new to arrival. Let me explain. As all know, the Sin Eaters exist to devour the sinful, but also they do serve to gather souls of the innocent and shepherd them into the celestial paradise. It is though Lord Varth that we learn this truth. It is through Lord Varth's grace that the free people of Yulmore are destined to embrace salvation. We are blessed to spend our days surrounded by love and merriment. Okay. Until at last we are called to our final rapture, even the bond may find a place within the host, should their patron deem worthy. Varth is truly a great man, isn't he? Wait! Their sanction is to get eaten by Sin Eaters? Oh, that's just sad. FF10? Yeah. Yeah, Cindy. This is... Yeah. Welcome to Shadowbringers. This is the reference to FF10. Why did I get... Welcome to... Oh, God! Do I have anything here? No, because they're not letting me ascend. No, wait. Don't let me ascend. That's gonna be the worst horrible thing to say. But yes, from what I'm told, Shadowbringers is basically a love letter or a nod to FF10. Like how I believe Dolma and was a nod to FF6, I think. Trying to remember. Oh wow, that is beautiful. That is very beautiful. Where's you and one other person. It's good to see you back. It was taking so long. I began to worry something had happened. Began sketching an outline for the portrait, but nay, costs appear otherwise unoccupied. Will you share what you investigated and gleaned thus far? So I've always brought some manner of influence over the Sin Eaters, does he? For explaining the reverence in which he is held by Sin Eatery. As for the Ascension business, I can't help but put in mind of the apothecary of his honest remarks. If so many folk have entered the city over the years, then where did they go? Let me see. Oh, wait. But yeah, you and Zeke, you both want Blitzball. I'm surprised actually Blitzball wasn't added anyway. I take my off for you one moment, and you're chatting away with that assistant of yours. I might assume the outline is done, then? What in blazes? It's so unflattering. Explain yourself, Alfino. Where's your artistic impression? It should invoke images of affluence and nobility, and overwhelm the viewer with its boundless beauty. Lord Chai, you stated that this portrait was to commemorate your anniversary, yours being a joyous union. It seemed to me that a realistic portrayal. Realistic? I don't want realism. I want perfection. A spectacle to Shackle's jaw and weakened knees to make people cry in amazement. Wait a minute. Now fetch a blank canvas and... Ah! I say, did that come from above? Wait, does he want... Burn it. It was a good drawing! I'm right now wondering, does the man want the portrait to exaggerate on both his wife and his anatomy? Wait a minute. There was a villain on the loose, set to ruin our fair city. But our Lord has got him now, and his fate will not be pretty. Yes, the hammer of justice is poised to come crashing down, and one and all who want it fall are invited to join his lordship in the offer. This city is mainly filled with Mikotes. I'm surprised. Am I content? How dreadful. And this man is to face a sentencing? That's right. In fact, if you're curious, might be worth you going along experience. The offer they mentioned is part of the engagement. Emergent, the level above us, where Lord Varthi resides. Ordinarily, you would be barred from entering, but it seems they'll be opening the doors for the next little while. The crown lift will take you up there. We better not dwell on them. I want everything. No! Going to the crown up there. Proceed to the offer.
That's him. That's Vorthri.
What the fuck? Sorry. I mean, wonderful. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Wait. What are those things?
Attended by sin eaters. But how does he keep them from attacking?
Mercy! Mercy!
By the 12.
You!
Kaishia, what happened to you?
Who are these impudent louts? I do not recall requesting their presence.
Lord Vorthri, what is the meaning of this? Why is this poor man bleeding to death on your floor?
Why? You ask me why? Because criminals must be punished, and this man is guilty of fraud. He came to us, claiming to be a man of business, yet his subsequent conduct has shown him to be anything but. Yuri is a city built on love for one's fellow man. Those who have naught to give and live only to take are a blight upon our society! To atone for this crime, I ordered that he fling himself from the balcony. And he had the temerity to weep. Please, my lord, anything but that! what then is a man of mercy to do, but offer the sinner another way to show his contrition.
Another way? Meaning what exactly?
Sin Eaters are part of Yulmore society, but they must be fed with ether. Living ether. So, I demanded an offering of flesh, carved by his own hand, from his own hide. And still, he could not do as I asked. A wholly unsatisfactory performance.
Tis true that Kaishir won his place here by fraud, but his actions were driven only by a desire to share in your paradise. That you would cast him out I could almost accept, but to humiliate him thus, to demand his very life? Is this truly the way of Yulmore?
Dim, deluded child. Have you ever paused to consider what it takes to maintain such a paradise in this barren, broken world of ours? The guarantee of safety and stability. The knowledge that if one only abides by the rules, one has naught to fear. I alone can offer these things, for I alone can command the Sin Eaters.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And thus,
What is your secret?
I alone the voice of justice, and any who oppose me, villains to be punished.
And people call this paradise.
You were granted a place in my city for a particular skill. What was it?
Painting.
Oh, an artiste! Then you shall paint a picture for me of Yulmore. If I find your art pleasing, then I may excuse this display of insolence. Who gave you permission to tend to that criminal's wounds? I told you to paint me a picture!
What you need is a mirror, not a painting. It will capture the horror I see before me far better than I ever could. Can you walk?
I think so.
Did that little worm just insult me?
That took him a minute.
I'll kill them! I'll kill them all! I'll enslave their minds! I'll torment them! Torture them! Then tear out their hearts!
Did he tell him he stinks? I think he told him more than that. Jesus. Damn right he did. Well, I guess we're going against King now. Forgive me, in my anger, I seem to have marched. I was back outside again, though it's probably for the best we leave the island altogether. I believe you've worn out our welcome, Yulmar. In any case, I've seen enough of the world's self-proclaimed capital city to convince me that our battle against the sea eaters will find few allies in Colossia. I'll accompany you back to the Cruciarium. We need to regroup and think on a strategy anew. Kaiser, I have done you a grave disservice. You are hungry and desperate, and I offered you a solution without considering the risk inherent in you accepting it. If I had known the price you would be made to pay. You gave me everything I needed to make your idea work. It was me who made a mess of things, not you. But even after all the trouble I caused, you still stepped in and saved me. And now, Lord Barthy, wants us all dead. Why not come back with the Cruciarium? I'm certain we can find work for you there, if you're willing. No. That would just be me leaning on your kindness again. I need to do some thinking. Learn how to stand on my own 2 feet. Very well. But you must promise you'll be careful. The Umorians may yet come looking for us. I'll keep my head down, don't worry. And take care. And take care too. Give me a chance to repay what you've done for me. Alfina. Lord and Lady Chai. What in blazes did you do? They had the entire city looking for you. I took a peek at your unfinished portrait, Alfina. Now I have made a beautiful and striking picture painted for me, but there was something about your work. It was as if you had caught my very essence of our love, and rendered it naked upon the canvas. It was bold, unflinching, and I adored it. Please, you must come back with us and finish what you began. I'll speak with Lord Varthy and vouch for your character, but I'm sure we can smooth over any hard feelings. I'm sorry, Lady Char, there is more important matters to which I must attend. More important? What could be more important than enjoying the days we have left to us to our fullest? Pray press me no further. We are leaving, but I would not presume to take the garment you were so kind as to procure for me. One moment. I wouldn't hear of it. Keep the clothes, you silly boy. I insist. I shall make arrangements so that you can pass through the gates without causing a stir. I expect you to come and visit. I will return, I promise you that. The outrage I witnessed must not go unanswered. Next time we meet, I shall be better prepared to confront the corruption which hides behind the glittering facades. They're actually a nice couple. They are actually a beautiful couple. Aww. Alright. With this will be you know what? Sure. Where's my nightmare? Time for Dark Knight? Where is this? Where am I going? Oh, I'm going to the Crystarium. Oh, okay. I thought I was just going here. No, I'm going to the Crystarium. Where exactly in the Crystarium? Another card. Unlock, and I shall be done. Yeah. Okay, wait, this isn't it. This is for Ali's eye. Wait, why did I go back to the Crystarium? God damn it. Went the wrong way. It was back here. I got lost. Thank you, my friend, for staying by my side this whole short adventure. Well, it was quite the joyous outcome. It was not quite the joyous outcome I had hoped for. Our effort to have Netherlands answered a great many questions. Suffice to say, our plans for saving the first are unlikely to involve the aid of Lord Parsley and his subjects. Come, we must speak to Exmark and chart a new course. This is far from over. There we go. Ooh, I see a blue quest. I'm gonna go grab that blue quest. Where's the book quest? Where's the book quest? He's up here. It is. Explorer, but it's fucking enormous. Excellent, excellent. I play like myself, and I guarantee the rival the best you've ever seen. Lord of Unset, maybe a shadow of Former's glory, follow in my footsteps and save every moment of the journey, and then... Okay. That unlocked my sightseeing log. Awesome. Okay. During the company, I finally put turned my thoughts into the future, but as we discussed, we have learned, began planning our next step. I think it's best we visit allies. If familiar with from Marigold, will no doubt prove as invaluable insight, and besides, I know she is eager to see you as I was. Bring a smile to her face, Art. Right. So, we're gonna take a little pause. I'm gonna jump into a call, and then we'll continue this in about like 5 minutes. That's all yet. People are waiting. Okay. So, that was something.
Indeed, I kind of wish you stayed in call.
I wanted to experience all of that, like, blindly. I wanted to experience that with, like, no sound of or any call, and just experience that, like, unfiltered. That was something.
Okay, but honestly, for this next one, I want to hear your first. Like, I want to be able to, like, hear your, like, first reactions and whatnot.
Okay.
He wants to feel your reaction.
Oh my.
I want to witness your first impressions for this next one.
Okay. But like, let me just like take a little second to digest everything I just learned.
For context, now he just experienced Elfino storyline in Yulmore.
Yeah.
First visit to Yulmore with Elfino.
Oof.
Yeah. So, first of all, that man, if I see him again, it's on site. Like, Pro and Neku can vouch for me on this. Like, I see him, it's on site.
100%. My first visit to Yulmore, I was absolutely disgusted.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, I'm guessing you found out the truth about the food stuff.
Not the food.
No.
Oh,
No.
For me.
No. You don't find out about that on the first visit.
I'm concerned now, but no. So.
Oh, you have every right to be.
Okay. No. So what I meant was that first of all, to get into Yulmore, I was thinking I already hate it. I'm gonna hate this place. I think I voiced that very clearly to Zeke when I first when he first told me. Like, I'm already gonna dislike Yulmore, but I wanted it because it's like a clean insight as to like the lens of being in the first shard. Like, it's a clean insight, and that's why Neku's like, destroy it. Definitely, I will, with the great sword, and maybe some red mage magic as well. You know, I'll just destroy him with everything. But the thing is that getting into Yulmore and posing as an artist. First of all, that was quick thinking of Alpha, and I'll give him that.
You are Elfino's assistant.
I am. And if he wasn't my son, I would have immediately tossed him into the sea.
I mean, you still can. I mean, he's not your son, so
No, I adopted him. I adopted him.
toss. You can toss your children, bro.
God.
It's not abuse to toss your own offspring.
Okay, that's a set to take it out of context. No, but
Just toss him, man. You know you want to. Toss him into the sea and watch him drown as he tries to swim.
I've already seen all of that in Stormblood. I don't think I need to. I don't think I need to make my eyes suffer that. But what I was trying to say was that when we finally got in, I was slowly starting to warm up a little bit, like here and there. Like, okay, I'm starting to meet people. I can see why people it's like starting to get it, and I was slowly beginning to warm up. And then I got to the one where we came to the quest with the songstress, where you had the mentor voice. At that moment, any inkling I had of warming up to Yulmon immediately went downhill. So apparently, I was just like, so apparently, in the Ascension, when you ascend to Yulmon, it's basically death by sin eaters. What?
But that strip club be pretty nice though, right?
That was the only good thing. Like, I may be horny, but like, let's be honest, that was the only good thing. As well as the two couples that took me and Alfino in. That was it. Also, no, wait. The two couples, the mistress and the servant, and then the strip club. That was it. There we go. The only good thing.
But the rest of it's Yulmore.
Yeah. And I'm very concerned.
Yeah. So I see you met that bastard.
He's unhappy because he never buys.
Don't continue that sentence.
He eats because he's unhappy.
Okay. There's probably some people who would be into it personally. Oh my god. You're not wrong. But goddamn, the fact that you're not wrong.
Nah. Yulmore just needs to be.
Also, apparently for Yulmore and all of Shadowbringers, it's a nod to FF10, isn't it? Because Sin Eaters gave it away.
I thought it was a nod to Final Fantasy 1, actually.
No, so apparently, when I was talking, Neku mentioned how basically said Sin Eaters, like sin eating, and then mentioned 10. I was wondering, wait, was there a plot in 10 that involved Sin Eaters?
I mean, sin spawn, but nothing like directly.
Huh.
I mean, there was a thing in 10 where to summon sin, they did use a sin spawn to fight another monster, which it went horribly wrong. The thing ended with saying, the scene ended with Titus or Titus, however you want to say his name. Yuna die, people die, and Yuna dances. You have to sense like how disturbing that whole sentiment is.
Also, one second.
The nation of Nabath, Arang once rose.
That scene.
When I journeyed here, long ago, I spoke
This
with a
isn't-
sun-weathered elder.
Wait a minute. If
He told
Yulmond
me
is Limsa
Arang meant majestic land in the language of his people.
Welcome to the deserts.
Yep. And this would be pulled up.
And so it might still
The remains of Thanalan.
Yeah.
Or that would be Thanalan on the source.
Onslaught.
I am back. But you also missed Nick calling me old most of the evening or afternoon.
Not Sumeru again. Sumeru. Ah, yes. The sand has returned.
But yeah, that first visit to Yulmore,
Yeah.
it's something else.
on site with that, man. At least, while I'm in Shadowbringer, I'm going to force every single... I'm going to force Yulmon to be better. And not have false glitters and all that. I'm going to make sure that happens.
Yomar fucking sucks ass.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah. It needs to be... It needs to be gone in the way of Oren Bell. At least
Yomar needs to purge like you would a PS3 with a fucking cockroach.
Or Oren Bell.
I would argue that Yomar.
Wait, there's a thing over here, so let me go grab it.
Oren Bell will always hold a special place of hatred.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially being a healer in that.
Actually, I'm gonna use this map.
South? Oh, it's right there.
There was a time in my life I was that healer main.
I was that
healer main.
I think this map is
oh boy, how bad could an 8-man instance in 1.0 be?
How bad was it?
I never want to... You know how I switched over... Well, not how I'm a black mage main now.
Yep.
And you rarely catch me playing other classes except black mage or maybe the occasional summoner.
Yeah.
That was my breaking point of being a healer main. Because I was a long time healer main back in Final Fantasy 11 and 1.0 and early tiny bit of the ARR beta because Arcanist wasn't playable in the beta test of ARR.
That's called Shara. Fortress protect the northern reaches of Seeing what is left behind, I believe when they say it was once one of Northern's mightiest nations.
It keeps knocking over the ball.
At least until the flood came along, right? Trucks
Just
when were lost at light, and the city included. The few who survived didn't see much point in saying most of them are wet anyway. No, not many choose to come here these days, nor with everything in ruins. Even the Hulkberg Fortress has little more than an RMO roost for me and my caravan. But not everywhere is as deserted as this place. Just wait until you see Mort's Well. Let's press on, shall we? Alright. Also, I noticed that there's more Makotes here.
Well, so they're calling the first Misdels.
Why are they called Misdels? Or is it just like a name convention, like where it's just very all different?
It's like a regional dive. Oh, here, follow me. We're gonna do a fate.
Why?
It's like
this fate right here. Look at what the name is.
Pray destroy the
Lalafels.
No, pray destroy the waking sand. That's something.
That is something that needs to also be destroyed. It's the Waking Sands and Lal. And Valkyrie.
Isn't that like the inn of Ulda? Yeah, it is.
This is your first instance to shared fates, I think. Basically, you need to do 60 fates in each area.
Why?
Because the grind never ends.
Oh, of course.
You can get bonus rewards for getting rank 3 fates in each area.
Oh, okay. Alright, got mod squad now. Blessed Shadow, I love this town.
Yeah. There's a place of hatred that point of Yulmore holds in a lot of people's hearts.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I'm probably gonna hate it more. And let him know we arrived.
But I bid you welcome to Honorang.
On a what?
Hours ago, but we should probably eat again.
And also, have you ever wondered what kobolds look like without their masks?
Yes, where?
Just kidding.
Oh, they're kind of cute.
They do be kind of cute.
They're kind of cute.
And
Yeah.
in Kalusia, you can actually see what the goblins look like without their masks as well.
Ooh.
The hobgoblin enemies you come across, those are the goblins on. Those are the goblins on the source.
Ooh. I need to get more etherites. I need to unlock more. Cause where is it?
Also,
That's the in journey. Yeah, I got the
Hey, now, what are you
crystallarium.
This is exactly what you sound like.
sounds like a cat.
I need to get the crystal area for Euromore. Oh my god, hands, Eldering, PTSD flashback. Yes. Those disgusting hands that just chase after you. So this is a Mord? But beady eyes.
Kobolds on the first are known as Mords.
Master Gengen.
Oh,
This
cussing.
is the friend of the Exarch I was telling you about.
Very good, very good. Though friend or no, all are welcome in Mords.
They speak!
Souk is Mordish for city. As things stand, this souk boasts the largest
Sounds
and
surprised.
busiest marketplace in all Armoreg.
Amarek.
I mean, the
You'll find ore from
kobolds on
mines here, of
the
course,
source
but
spoke.
all manner of
Barely.
other things too. Many of them rare.
Anyway,
As
cutscene.
I told you before, not many
They
visit Armoreg
they
by
abuse
choice, but
similes
Mords
or
is a different story.
synonyms. That's the
Merchants
phrase.
come from miles
Or that's the
around
word.
to purchase the relics the Mord dig up.
Look at this guy, right? Gem best character.
Mords do not dismiss
Indeed, Gem best character.
Clean them and polish them and reveal to the world their true value.
I don't
That is
know.
why they come here, come from far away, come with much money.
She does not want them to the
And
first.
so our souk is always busy,
We'll put the
busy,
point
busy.
on.
No such thing as a thing no one needs.
You say that every time, Master Gengen. Some sort of family motto, wasn't it? Or perhaps a Mord
Yeah,
philosophy,
it's
for which we should all be
the
very
backpack I
grateful.
have it there that has
Would
a
that
spare
everyone was
pair
so
of
willing
jeans
to
in
take
there.
in refugees
Come on.
regardless of race or creed.
What or nothing.
Anyway, be right back.
Now then, if you intend to spend any time here, you'll want to gain the trust of the locals. And there's a little custom all newcomers are expected to observe.
The cracking of the coin purse.
The cracking of what?
One thing from the market. Price can be low or high, just as long as you buy.
As the good Maud says. In fact, the Exarch sent a little something to cover this very expense.
Ooh.
A Verbert gold piece, no less. The first I've held in years.
Verbert gold? Real Verbert gold?
Everyone just went to my direction.
Here, newcomer, crack your coin purse with me.
Oh no, you want my goods, newcomer? I have jars and pots all smooth and shiny.
Over here! Come and look!
Why?
Enough of that! Calm, I say! This one must still journey through the barrens. Nothing bulky, nothing heavy, no pots. Nothing better for the road than a full belly. Spend that piece at Ronron's place, yes? Eat for 3 before you leave.
That was like a moth to a light.
Almost done with laundry.
Alright, that was like a moth to like a light. Just by mentioning a gold piece, everyone just ran to me.
Gold.
Mine.
Mine.
Yeah.
Mine.
The Mords very much like their shinies.
That was like what, a varied gold piece? How high? How much rare is that?
My shiny teeth that sparkle. My shiny teeth and me.
Ron has a very goods available for purchase, and price each guest is
Okay, but she looks way too cute there.
You can put her in the purse.
I did.
Our bounty made the best of the lizards, cured with spices. Spices, you smell challenging once warm.
Oh yeah. The
Shut.
food.
Yeah, that's zip it shut.
She's not
Much
zip
love.
shut.
When you find out like how much of a glutton the Warrior of Light can be.
Oh yeah. Blaze withers, you never want any other treat.
The Warrior of Light.
That's a frog on a stick.
That is indeed a frog on a stick.
You could say it's hopping with flavor.
No.
Yeah, it's hopping with flavor.
They all look tasty, yes? Mushy loaf, I'll take the mushy loaf.
Nicholas, why didn't you tell me
I
that?
took the.
I did. Many times.
Very
I
wise.
think I picked the meat-looking thing. And ate every bite of it.
You got the gold?
Nick, I think the cat actually likes it.
And done. One verbal honor buys you 40 loaves of bread. Jesus.
Jesus. You didn't pick the meat?
No, I chose the meat loaf.
You chose the bread.
The bread looked good.
Isn't meatloaf also like meat?
Yeah, it was like a squishy meat. Squishy
I was
loaf.
talking about like the thin slice of meat that looked like steak. Not the frog on a stick, ew. No.
Isn't meatloaf ground beef?
Yeah.
You're great.
Let us thank for his generosity and small appetite.
Oh man, if these people only knew.
Consider your coin purse correct, and please accept your custom, and again will please that you honored ours. Jesus. So wait, did you eat everything or did you share?
I ate everything on my choice.
Oh, I shared.
Oh dang.
Yeah, I also shared.
Well damn. Y'all made me look like a selfish fat ass.
You are a selfish badass.
I was watching from
Your
honor.
mom's a selfish
You honor our
fat ass.
custom with great relishes, and you'll always be welcome in Margot. If you need anything in our mark, we are here to provide.
Then again, if you had picked what I picked, you would have eaten every single bite of it.
Nah, I'll still share. You have cured refined Ronron's wares are more exotic than harmful, but if I don't envy you, that you the belly ache you'll have on the morrow. Right, now that you've eaten, I expect you're eager to be back on the road. Would you mind if we delayed our departure a touch? I have a few details left to close before I conclude my business here and March Skull.
Because
Well, offering a service.
Warrior Light.
Yeah?
Warrior Light loves their food.
You just need to do lifting and carrying. I'm gonna take your last minute handling, then see you in a bit.
Probably why him and Graha are like the greatest people to get along with. Their love of food.
Shortly, I just realized now that I got my blacksmith up to level 70, I can finally get rid of something.
Can you though?
I honestly hope if I'm not be able to get rid of these items, I will punch an Amazu.
Go punch a Namazu. Just do it, man. Just go punch a Namazu.
Oh, the thought is very tempting. Don't get me wrong.
Hey, no touching. These verticals
No,
putting
don't
for. I was going to change better offer.
Don't
But
question it. Just do
why
it,
do you
man.
say so? I wouldn't dream of selling his goods at a higher bidder. Oh, no. Oh, was it? I packed it all in the box. Here, handle with care. Lift with your legs, not with your back.
Yeah, don't question it. Just go punch a Namazu. You want to punch the Namazu, Nick. I know your heart. You want to punch. You want to punch one of those fishy bastards across the face.
Damn.
I want to pump one to the fucking stratosphere.
You want to punch it, or you want to punch it across the face, or take it for your next meal?
13.
You want to punch one, or cook it as your next meal.
Oh, I didn't say punch. I said punt.
He wants a kick.
That's being yeeted.
What did what will you say? Copper ore, iron ore, tin ore? But I say iron ore.
Well, I have to ask, what thought on the idea of wanting to punt a Namazu? They're nice fishy folk. They have done nothing wrong to you. The Namazu did nothing wrong. I believe in the Namazu.
Good luck, considering you've not set foot in a place. I thought I'm considering like the Exarch, but tells me you're more not stranger to visiting strange lands. Fortunately, your fact that it presents something of a problem. I hope to conclude all my business before you return. But it seems that some confusion over one of the orders I placed. I'll have to drag in my middleman and sort this mess out. I'm sorry to make you sit around and twiddle your thumbs.
Down. Rain it down. Rain it down.
Anyway.
You're not allowed to stop jumping up there.
Cat. Anyway, right back. We visited, I'm just leaving. It's been a while by timing. This gentleman was on his way to meet Alice. I supposed to be taking him to a corner of the desert, but I misplaced an order has commandeered my attention. Wait, I know who you are. Isaac has told me so much about you. You're Art, aren't you? God damn it, she's talking about me! I knew it! How wonderful to meet you in the flesh, after hearing all those stories. I'm Jasleen. I work as a character at the inn. Gotten to know Aliza quite well while she took up guard duty here. Do you want me to take over as Art's guy, Caster? My shopping's all done and packed for the road, so it'll be no trouble. That'll be a great help, thank you. Well, it looks like you'll be able to head straight for, after all, my caravan will... And I'll be in the area for a while. Seek me out when you had your fill of Artmark, and I'll send you back to the Crystallium. Blue quest. That's so far back. Secure the desert. Meeting your friend. I'll be around when you're ready to back. As I've been done to proceed. Let's proceed. Alright, so let's get you to sooner than rather than later. The inn isn't hard to find, really. You can actually see the top of the rock spires from here. Just need to swing around the bridge and then head south. Come on. I'll get my supplies and together we can meet outside. Oh, I should probably mention this wildlife. While most of them will leave you be if the local coyotes have learned to prey on folk heading in the market. They swing the sword well enough to fend them off. I have myself loaded down too many bargains. Do you think you can handle any beasts that try to meal us off? I thought you might. I was always saying how much you. I mean, let's get going, shall we? So Alice has got a crush. Okay. Parallelism, which time for shadow warning. Were you bitten? Those things can be pretty nasty. And yet, hardly match for you. It seems as I thought Alize was strong. But in her mind, she was never. That makes sense. Well, we should push on. Might be best if we scout ahead and clear out any coyotes of our scent. I'll wait here so you can fight without any distractions. And this is why I tend to do it by myself. Okay, how it's not on practical creatures. Let's hope the rest seen your handwork so you can avoid us for now. Look, it's hands again. Hands. That has a face as well. It's not a work poem if I saw a helmet on the first time, is it? Drop by my shop every once in a while. Come think of it, I'm glad I didn't put your alone. It seems you ended up escorting me. I'll have to pay you somehow. But first, let's head inside, shall we? This would be Little Alamago, I believe. Welcome to the inn at Journey's Head. You might be our first visitor from Chris Williams since Alize arrived. Not much, but it's home. Pretty affected, and full of cares. Be affected? You don't know? I don't think I've ever met anyone besides Alice who has been familiar with our situation here. Most folk have grown up knowing someone who knew someone. I might leave out something obvious, so it's best to say to have Alize give you a full explanation. Following in her footsteps. Now, where is she? I think she might be on patrol. You could wait, I suppose. But why not go and surprise her? She usually takes a long look at things from the watchtower first, so you might be able to catch her there. It's not far. Head south inside and you'll see it. You'll soon see it. I'll stay behind in case she comes back while you're gone. Jesus. What was this place? Oh, hey, ether current. Yoink. Eyes is already seen, but from first person, they make about right size. That's northwest. That's coming a mile away. That was a Titan. Yep. That was E3. I don't think I saw Gerudo. And that would be the wave. As was hold off.
Get back here! Is that... It can't be.
Impressive. We almost lost that one.
Just a lesser sin eater. Nothing to write home about. I knew you'd turn up sooner or later, but I had been hoping for sooner.
She's trying not to cry.
How are you? We've fought them to a standstill, then. The Exarch did say that the Empire seemed to have drawn back when he last looked in on the source. But without knowing for sure how fast time was passing there, I couldn't help worrying that a lot might have happened since then. I'm heartily relieved to hear that it hasn't, just as Alphino must have been. As you can imagine, both he and Urianger were desperate to hear the news from home when I arrived. I haven't actually seen Thancred and Y'shtola yet, but they will have heard all the latest developments from the Exarch by now, or should have at least. When I think of how frantic Tataru and the others must be, I want nothing more than to rush back and reassure them. But we still haven't found a way to reverse the summoning. And even if we had, we couldn't just ignore Urianger's vision. He may use 10 words where 1 would suffice, and they may often obscure as much as they reveal. But on this matter, he was as clear as day. I do not doubt for one moment that he saw what he claims. Nor how difficult it must have been to speak about them. The 8th Umbral Calamity and your death aren't exactly topics for idle conversation. As much as I might want to go home, I don't want to go home to that. We can't allow the rejoining to happen, which means we have to save the first from the Sin Eaters. That great wall of white is a remnant of the Flood. A 100 years ago, the balance in the First tipped decisively in favor of light. From that moment, it rose and swelled with each passing day, and then, without warning, it burst forth like water from a broken dam. A colossal wave of pure light, drowning everything in its wake. Only Norvrant was spared. For the most part, living things are composed of ether of various different aspects. But when exposed to such a flood, their etheric harmony is shattered, and their natural form breaks down. Then they either perish, or are warped into mindless abominations. Yes, that's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the Flood. Once the change is wrought, there is no going back. In that instant, they are gripped by an insatiable appetite for ether, and will happily gorge themselves on any living thing within reach. But even that is not the worst of it. The stronger Sin Eaters can plant light in us, like seeds in soil, corrupting our ether and triggering the birth of new monstrosities. They are creatures of base instinct that exist only to feed and to multiply. They feel no pity, know no remorse, and are utterly deaf to reason. which is why they must be destroyed. Every last one of them. The infirmary is full of the Sin Eater's victims, left here to spend their final hours waiting for the change to overtake them.
Indeed. Indeed, indeed. By the time more awesome, less than other, some patients will all become monsters in the end. But as insult to injury, they affected our fear, shunned, cast out of society, and exiled to the edge of the world. Only good thing I have to say about this is a hellish place. It's to be served well as training ground to soon to others. I've also been kind enough to share the knowledge of the Sin Eaters, which is knowledge I can now share with you. Will you help me finish my patrol, of course? Holy shit, I'm almost done. But you'll soon know after. Kill or be killed. Once you've slain whatever's prowling around out there, we'll rendezvous back to the north entrance. Good hunting. South. I mean, this way. Okay. Why would you fucking kill it? I wanted to kill it. I wanted to do the murdering and the dead. Plus, it gives me a chance to like practice with my red mage. I need to remap my entire red mage thing. Mhm. I need to remap this one. Actually, I'll do it right now. Let's see. Yeah, because I always want to start off with this. Dual cast. Would this way be better? Yeah. Anyway, but yes, I was basically sorry about that. I had to map my entire hotbar and I think I found a good one for now. I'll be right back.